Do you own a BMW without a trailer hitch but plan on towing or adding storage in the back there? Then the Stealth Hitches towing kit like I've installed on this BMW X7 might be exactly what you're looking for. Let me show you why. This BMW X7 is very capable of towing, but unfortunately the trailer hitch is not a standard option, and if you didn't get it pre-installed when ordering the car, it can be very expensive to add it through the dealer. I'm talking at least a few $1,000s, and that's only if you have the 8SL trailer towing option pre-wired on your vehicle. This is where we start seeing the benefits of aftermarket towing kits. Not only is it less expensive than the dealer option, but it can also be installed on cars that were not pre-wired from the factory and do not have the 8SL option. Usually I wouldn't trust aftermarket products where safety is in play, but this is a US company that makes very high quality products that come with a lifetime warranty. Not to mention that they are the only aftermarket hitch manufacturer available for BMW X7. But of course, you can get a kit for any other BMW that's capable of towing. In fact, there are a few different kits you can get. There's a very basic rack receiver kit that's good for a bike rack or a storage box and does not require any wiring. So you would basically install the hitch and then you get one of these receivers so you can put a storage box or bike rack, whatever you like, and it will just clip in the same way as this 2-inch ball one. And of course, there is a passive wiring kit or an active wiring kit that adds full functionality. The passive wiring harness kit is available for all BMW X7s and most other BMW models and will operate the trailer lights as well as all 7-way functions independently of BMW's system and does not require programming. It uses an aftermarket module and requires more work to install as there will be some wire splicing to do. The active wiring harness kit is easier to install if you have the 8SL, which is the preparation for trailer tow hitch option, but it can also be installed on the standard cars as well. This wiring kit will allow your BMW to take control of the functionality without any aftermarket modules. It also adds OEM functionality such as disabling rear sensors when the trailer is connected electronically, stability control and camera zoom at the hitch ball location to help the driver make a safe connection without help. So this little camera will zoom in on this location so you can see what you're doing when you're backing up. Pretty cool. Remote programming is included with this option, and in my case it took about an hour from start to finish. Of course, it's included in the price when you buy the kit. Now let's look at some other benefits of installing Stealth Hitches versus OEM or other aftermarket solutions, even if they exist for your model BMW. First of all, these tow hitches are completely invisible until in use, as the name suggests, and as I will show you in just a minute. And there are no visible hitch components or visible fascia cuts. You'd have to drop down pretty low to actually see that something has been done under the vehicle and see the cut trim pieces, which we had to do while installing this kit, but it's very minor compared to what you would normally have to do. This also means that the ground clearance and access is unaffected as it's fully hidden behind the bumper cover. Also, since the sensors aren't affected in the installation process, you still get full functionality of your backup sensors and automatic parking features. Unfortunately, as of the latest BMW software update, the foot-activated tailgate release has been disabled. But they are working on a fix. It was working on my car until the latest software was installed over the air, which is kind of unfortunate, but I'm hoping this will be brought back very soon as it was a big benefit over the OEM hitch. And this is how you would actually remove all of this stuff. So we're gonna unhook the chains from both sides. All right, unplug the electrical connection. Undo this, undo that, put this back, just like that, and then we can lift it off, move the trailer to the side. I have it blocked off over there, so we are safe. Now there's just a simple lever right here, and this drops off. Get rid of this, and there you go. Like there was nothing here. How cool is that? Another reason why you would want this setup is that there is zero play in all of the connections, preventing hammering at starts and stops. This tight fit improves the ability to control the trailer and removes the typical jolt you'd get with the square tube connections, making for a much better towing experience without the typical banging and clunking. And just to show you how easy it is to put this back in, let's see, find the hole. Where is it? That's it. Look how tight that is. More importantly, the integrated lock, which must be engaged, is easy to use and confirms the attachment is inserted correctly. So you heard that clunk, that's what I'm talking about. It also prevents accidental release as well as theft. So we can lock it on the side here. This is super cool and not something you would find on any other aftermarket or even OEM systems. We get the versatility of not having the ugly parts sticking out of the car and security and safety of it being locked in place when needed. It's also nice to see that the latch block is stainless steel, so it won't corrode over time and should remain just as easy to use in the future. All of these features are the same no matter what car you order this product for, but the towing capacity will depend on your vehicle. For example, the exact towing capacity for the X7 is a little confusing, as it depends on if you have the factory hitch option or pre-wired for hitch option installed or not. BMW X7s with the hitch option have upgraded parts such as the brakes or the rear axle and allow for towing up to 7,500 pounds if the trailer has brakes and up to 6,000 pounds without the towing option. Point being, check your car specs to make sure it will tow what you need it to tow. For example, if you're towing a single jet ski like this, it doesn't weigh very much, so you can probably tow it with almost any car and you'll be fine. But if you're gonna tow something bigger like a big boat or another car, you probably need something bigger to tow with, so a BMW X5 or X7, something of that nature. Luckily, the Stealth Hitches are rated well over what the car is rated for, so if you go based on the car's rating, you'll be pretty much safe. There's nothing to worry about here, as these are very capable of handling the load. Tow and tongue weight capabilities are always limited by the vehicle and never the hitch itself with this product, which is one less thing to worry about. If you'd like to see how I installed this entire kit, including the hardware and the wiring right here on my driveway, make sure to check out this video for the step-by-step DIY method that I believe most enthusiasts can do themselves in about half a day. There are quite a few steps, one of the hardest being having to remove the actual bumper cover from the car, but other than that, it's pretty straightforward. After the install, I called up the company that does the coding and used the included code to set up the appointment. It took about an hour to get everything coded up, and all you have to really do is plug in a laptop into the car using the included cable and allow a TeamViewer connection. The rest is done remotely. After coding, we get a few new options show up in the iDrive system. We now have a towing option for reversing where the camera zooms in on the hitch. This mode is enabled automatically when an electronic connection is made in the back of the vehicle, or it can be enabled manually for a storage or bike rack. When activated, it disables PDC, adjusts shift points of the transmission, disables remote trunk opening, enables trailer sway control, and enhances stability control. Blind spot and side collision detection is also disabled at the same time. So quite a few things are done when we go into this mode, which is great to see and why I would actually suggest going with the active kit that uses the BMW's module. Well guys, I hope this video has helped you get a better understanding of what to expect when getting an aftermarket trailer hitch, specifically from Stealth Hitches, as that's the one I have installed on my BMW. If you have any specific questions, leave your comments down below and I'll do my best to answer them. I've been super happy with the results here and especially with the quality the company provides. It's not a cheap setup, but it's definitely worth the money. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!